Okay. I think while we wait for some folks to show up, we're just gonna chit chat with our friends. Because I think when we left off last time, we had some conversations left unhad.
The old ones like painting tiny soldiers?
They did. They did indeed. Where? Oh, there we go. Hello. What's up?
You think we could talk before heading out?
If you so wish.
Anything new going on I should know about?
The Quen has been more insistent than usual, asking about the visions at the Grove. Her pursuit of knowledge is relentless. The Ten would have a hard time fighting her off.
Just think of her like one of your chaplains.
Yes. Only more persistent.
Oh gosh, they would be such a fun little
I need to get some things ready.
enthusiastic
to
friend
victory.
plus grumpy guy pairing. I love friendships like that. We're doing okay?
Aloy, do you have a moment?
I do. What's up?
Aloy! I'm glad you're here. I wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alpha. I'll put it to good use.
That's so sweet. Thanks, buddy.
Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close.
So
His
sure,
greed
bestie.
led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But in the end,
Just chatting with our friends before we
it's
go on
not
a
that
quest.
simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
my girl,
splatter,
Alpha.
smudged and faded on stained parchment.
My cute little BFF.
I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way or twisting the truth to serve their own
My
schemes.
nerdy little buddy.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
I gotta head out. I'll let you know when it's time to leave for Gemini.
I can keep studying in the meantime.
Hooray. Okay. What else?
This is gonna take a while to read.
There's no stuff in there. Are you guys okay? Do you want to talk? You're good? Okay. I'm gonna go... Hammer scissors. I'm gonna go downstairs quickly. This is not usually the way I go downstairs, but it's not the way. I'm gonna go check on my twin here. I did. How you doing?
Hey, I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
I am. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
So how goes studying up on the merge?
Guy and I have added a function that will display a holographic interface to visualize the data stream from Hephaestus. It should make expunging its malicious code a little more efficient.
That's great. Whatever we can do to cut down the merge time is going to increase our chance of success. Good work.
I'll continue to search for other ways to speed up the process. But whenever you're ready, I am too.
Okay. Oh boy.
So you know about the extinction signal?
I've avoided talking to her for so long because she was so
The
rude
only
for a
logical
while.
conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Her plan almost failed. If I hadn't stumbled upon a focus as a kid, things would have been a lot different.
So true, bestie.
You said the Zeniths colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an
Why
extrasolar
so
object
serious?
or cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
Did the Zeniths tell you any details? Something that might narrow it down?
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age too. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access.
But what about
Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating.
A little.
Does I was
Oliver's
going to
joined
ask
us.
a really
Have
stupid
you two
question.
had a chance to talk?
She told me she's not allowed to access a lot of the data her people have. Similar to the restrictions I had in my training interface. I told her that if we succeed at Gemini, then once we return, I'll help her search for more ways to help her family. Even though Gaia will fix the biosphere.
Does the
it'll
Aloy
take
not have a
time for
belly button?
Finlands to fully
Like, was she not
recover.
born?
So, I want to
Because
help
I know
speed
she's a
things up.
clone.
How so?
Bioengineering of more resilient plant strains, novel crop production methods, equipment upgrades. Something that might help in the short term.
I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
I always just assumed it was lower than her belt, but for some reason just now I was looking at her and I was like, sure, does she not have one at all?
So when you talk to the others, are you calling them over the focus?
No, they'll come down here to visit. Like Erend. He's funny. But loud. I wish I could show him the media portal and the data channel. I think he would like the sports hollows. There was one where two people would criticize each other before wrestling to see who was stronger. It was bizarre and violent, but I think Erend would enjoy it.
Yeah, you're right. I bet he would. Talk to you later, Beta.
Bye, Aloy.
Later, beta. See you later, alligator. Okay, well, I guess I have stalled long enough. It's time to go to task. Barrel's having existential crises about chicken, and I'm about to die a bunch.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi, Gaia.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta, I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel. I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron, Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Hmm. Let's talk about things, I guess.
So, about Beta. I never really saw the difference between us until now. She's been through so much. Completely alone.
You have both endured many hardships. Different in almost every respect, yet equally remarkable. I like to think of you as two miracles, born of Elizabeth Sobek.
3, then. Let's not forget about you, Gaia. How's Alva settling in?
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to study the data
Eager
in
is the perfect
archive.
word for Alva.
A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
I'm sure she'll like that.
Oh, I need one of those.
When I set out to find a way to bring you back, I never thought we'd be here, like this. Among friends.
They have all come a long way with their improvised educations. Varl has suggested that one day we might extend this model to more tribal inhabitants, once the biosphere has been stabilized.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. As long as you're the one running the lessons. So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go
over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your alpha clearance.
Which is why I got Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance.
Correct. While you were gone, Beta constructed the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
Because the work will be split between you and Beta, it will take approximately 4.5 hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
I have stress.
So what will happen to this place while we're at Gemini?
All systems within this facility will continue to operate. As Minerva will no longer be masking this location, the facility will be exposed to detection. Though without my presence, it is unlikely to attract attention.
Let's hope so.
We should take all our stuff just in casesies. Hey,
Gaia,
Carla.
what was Elizabeth like?
We're just
Her
chatting.
presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings.
I hopped on a little early, but
names,
I've just been chit-chatting
and
with
set to our task.
my companions,
It
delaying
was
the
the
inevitable.
first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend.
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate. Though I am glad
I think we
she
already had
made
this
it home.
conversation, but
I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. Did all that she could. Thanks, Gaia. So I, found Thebes. What do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to guide future humans. Given the tribal nature of new humans, and his ability to use Omega clearance on the terraforming system, I imagine he would have convinced one or more tribes to worship him as their patriarchal deity.
Gross.
Okay. Yep, glad that didn't happen.
I still am so curious what he looked like, but...
Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives. Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide life support for 100 years. My data indicates the facility went offline well before then.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility was abruptly severed.
Okay. I think we already talked about all that stuff. I think it's time.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
Maybe it'll just be a movie and we'll just have to watch it. And I won't have to do anything at all. Look at us go! They're smiling. Yeah, I'm procrastinating the main quest that seemed like a big deal.
All right, connections in place.
Now we just have to defend this place for 4.5 hours? I thought we were supposed to be in two different places.
Aloy, I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear your voice.
Erend, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right?
In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too.
Mine as well.
Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off.
I am scared.
Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Because, like, if I were the Zeniths...
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Like, I would have sent those spidery things to all of them. That's what I was afraid of.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Oh no. I already don't like it.
Malware detected.
Oh no.
Attempting to compensate.
Oh god.
It's cracked.
Look!
Ugh.
Autonomous defenses.
Oh no.
Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way.
Here we go. Buckle the fuck up.
Here they come.
Oh, Varl, be safe.
Varl, stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it.
Be careful.
What is that?
Damn, ammo's out.
Oh, good.
We'll have to get through them.
What is that?
Stay back.
He missed. I'm not prepared for this. I didn't get any of my stuff. Well, that's not what I wanted.
Over here, you.
Okay.
Aloy, need a hand over here.
Alright, I'm working on it. Oh my god, I have no medicinal berries. Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
Right away from Beta.
I didn't at all load up for this. I made a terrible mistake.
Get back.
It's really angry.
Over here, you. Aloy, need a hand over here.
Alright, I need to draw them away from my friends.
Right away from Beta.
I'm trying. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay. Everyone needs to calm down.
Get back.
Oh, override. Hell yeah. Come with me, buddy. Oh yeah, let's get us one of those.
Over here, you. Aloy, need a hand over here.
I mean... No.
Right away from Beta.
I'm out.
Good. Great. I'm so glad I can't make any more of my go-to weapon.
That's all of them for now. I better check on Beta and Varl.
I better be not as dumb. Oh my god, I need some of those. I have so many random... I've been hoarding materials this whole goddamn game for this very reason, and I didn't load up before I came here. Like some kind of dum-dum.
You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled.
Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime.
Keep her safe, Varl.
On my life.
I can't make anything. Oh my god, I feel so dumb. I need a... I need a chest.
I'll put these in my pack.
You know what would be cool if there was just like a chest for me to access my stash right here, in this place.
No sign of trouble yet.
The machines that attacked were terrifying.
They were tough, but Aloy and I have fought bigger before.
I don't doubt that.
I feel like an idiot.
Chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
That was machine muscle. Okay, I can at least make these. That's something. I need piercing spikes. What is it? Oh boy.
No, you don't, Hephaestus! I'll find another way over.
Will I? What did I say? Can we move with the pullcaster? Okay. I spent literally weeks putting off this very task, and should I try to fly down there?
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feet. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Cool.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Ooh. That's exciting. Well, it was really nice of them to make sure that I had a lot of potions and stuff. Why did it look like I got potions, but it's not actually showing me more potions? Okay.
It's some kind of production
boy.
chamber. Hephaestus is up to something, all right?
Yeah, I'd say.
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
Follow the conveyors. I can do that. Just looting on the way. Oh boy. Okay. It's the goddamn fight of our lives.
This is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Not much point in. Well, that doesn't sound good.
What did you say about this place? Oh, long ways over there. Let's start this way.
Machines are making a beeline for another chamber. I better follow them. Those machines are in a hurry.
I can't follow them.
Way past the shield.
Gotta go up and over, I guess.
Maybe there's a way over the shield.
I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to
the power node. I think that could work.
Hive mind, hive mind.
I might be able to catch a ride on the rail. Go over the shield.
You say so.
There should be a way to get over through the central processor.
Oh boy.
First. Pain subsiding.
Wow. Gonna valor up a little bit. What the fuck?
measures.
Oh boy.
Secondary defenses. Execute executions overwhelming.
Oh, great. More machines on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
Fuck.
What is enough?
No. Fireball. Alright, let's get away. Ah! Yeah, I didn't really want to be that close to that guy. Oh, hell yeah. Oh. How'd that feel? Hey. You want to go hand to hand? I'll go hand to hand. Oh boy. I hear more coming. Come on.
I got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
You say so. Just gonna load up a little bit first.
Nice. Thanks.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come on, hurry up.
Purge imminent retreat. Chemical materials they all expired.
Sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
Energy containment failed. Safe for
Ooh, okay.
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy, more machines keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out.
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
right? Or some luminous braiding. And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
Look at these nerds being smart together.
I think we can do this, Aloy.
Oh, look at Beta finally has some hope. Sweet baby. Sweet baby Beta, we've got this.
I should be able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
First, you're gonna loot the hell out of this place. We'll get the next one. Thanks so much. Oh my god. Sitting crisscross applesauce for this is not helping. Oh, that looks like a giant leg. Oh, I hate that so much.
Just a little more. Alright. I need to drive Hephaestus out of here.
There should be another node to override.
Got it. My focus is jammed.
Oh no. Unjam it. Ooh. This feels like a bad place to be. Get up, get up.
Still in this fight.
I keep pressing my focus button. Okay. Ooh, that was close. This is jammed and I hate that for me. I like my focus and my focus likes me. Just trying to with me. Great.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Oh boy. Hey. You know what? Get up. Drink some potions. Out. Fuck me. Ah! Oh god, I heard that coming, but I just wanted to kill this thing. There we go. These are even worse than dangerous, whatever they are. Oh, I want a ball. Oh, okay, that's okay. I would love if you couldn't do that anymore, actually. Fuck me. 2 fountains. Oh, good. Stop it! I'd love to not be directly underneath it anymore, if that's possible. Thanks so much.
Extraction.
Access restored. Now you can override it. Good work. You did the heavy lifting.
The level of stress that I am under.
Okay. Festus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
Oh boy.
Machine that Festus was building. It must have finished it.
Well, it's powerful, whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, Beta. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
Do I wanna know?
Be safe.
I don't think I wanna know.
Capture, repair, Cauldron Tower, infiltrate. You sound Cauldron, I know. You are a violation, but no more.
Get up. Will you stand up there, please? I kind of wanted higher ground on this, but too late.
Deploying priority unit.
Ah!
I should scan it first. Those things on its legs are glowing. I think it's charging up. Charging. It's covered in plasma. About that! You got plasma on me. It's gonna explode any second. Maybe you want of my potions.
My potions. Hold on, hold on. Medium stamina. Virtual potion. Weapon stamina. Aloy, what are you talking about? I guess this one would help. Fuck me.
Much better. Charging up again.
I would love for it to not do that anymore, actually.
Maybe purge water.
Purge water? My guy, I don't have anything that does purge water damage. It has been a consistent problem in my life. Oh good, that went nowhere. This guy is a 90-foot body. Wait, did you not Valor Surge when I asked you to? Come on. Oh, but you know what I do have? Purge water traps. How come when I want my Valor to last a long time, it doesn't? Get up! No. Ow.
It's done.
I did it! Thanks, Beta.
There should be one more note to override.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
Holy moly. Did I do that in one try? Holy shit. I mean, I shouldn't jinx it because with my luck, if I die in the next 10 minutes, it won't count. I'll have to do it over again. I'm gonna loot a little because I have to imagine that it's gonna put up one last fight. Although, I don't know, that was so hard. You know what, I'm glad I remembered that I have
Find a use for you.
purge water, because I don't have any purge water weapons. Except for probably those stupid...
No more hiding,
Christies.
Hephaestus!
Enemies retreating to the city.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Hooray!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Oh boy, we haven't even started the merge?
I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back
Oh,
at you, Aloy.
my buddy, my pal. Guys, it's almost like all of the skills I learned playing this game came in handy during this fight. This boss battle. Who'da thunk? I know it's not a final boss, but it was boss-like. Boss 1. Of I'm sure many. God, sorry if I slid out of frame there. I was so stressed.
Aloy, the bypass is done.
The core is stable.
Oh, completed main quest,
Hephaestus is
Gemini.
100%
Look at us go! Let's
Now we
go!
better get started with the merge. It's all set up.
Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
Link, link, link.
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
Carefully. Easy. Easy does it. Like a sophisticated take-go. Just two Elizabeth Sobex doing their thing. Oh, help. It's like ASMR plucking bad vibes.
Aloy, look.
A little bird. Did we just learn how to fly? Oh no. Oh, yep. This is what I was afraid of.
Redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time.
Did you kill all my friends? Ouchie.
Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're...
Leave Varl alone! You wanna get squashed like a bug, you'll get squashed like a bug.
Ooh! Get behind me.
Nick, it's because you're not subscribed to me. Sorry. I didn't choose when the ad happened.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
Oh!
Finally.
You
Tilda,
promised,
the guy on the
Aloy.
vet's just ready for
You
transport.
promised to kill her if they took her.
Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
I can't even see her.
Varl? Did you heal Varl?
Beta.
Why does it look like I'm home? Not my home. Varl, did she heal Varl? Not my Varl. He was my best friend since game 1. Oh, so it's gonna be so sad. No! Maybe she healed Varl with her light. Where am I?
Where am I?
Oh.
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay.
Where's Varl? What is that music? New interlude. All that remains. I was teasing you while you were in your ad break that you got an ad because you weren't subscribed. But then chaos ensued. It was not a good time for my jokes.
What was all this for? Some kind of
Oh, did we find,
survival bunker?
Elysium or whatever? This is where I just was.
Why did Tilda bring me here?
Ooh.
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead.
No!
Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Varl!
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain.
Varl! But he's been my best friend forever.
My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that what?
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Is that what they
Oh no,
use in
I
Animal
made
Crossing?
my real fortune later.
I hear machines.
Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside
Varl was
her
supposed
is
to
the
be
god of
safe because
love.
he was with me. I was so busy worrying about
She's
my new buddy Erend.
sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears
thought
represents
Varl was
Selene's
gonna be
undying
okay.
infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn. A portrait of the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
A good
It's
question.
not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
Because I lost Varl! I'm sad.
Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world.
I studied a lot of these paintings in my art history class, but I'm bad at remembering things.
The most famous
Like I recognize
of his
this is a famous
many
painting, but I
maritime
forgot it was called The
paintings.
Dust.
A ship crossing into the unknown.
Into the unknown.
I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it. Stunning, isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Von Vianen's lidded ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
Silver?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Von Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
A lot of weight on his shoulders. I know the feeling. She's pulling out her own hair. Out of madness, out of grief. It's hard to watch her suffer.
Did I miss one? Uh-oh, here it comes. Sneezy. Less than an hour though, not bad.
Done so soon?
No,
I've got more important things to worry about.
I just thought I saw them all.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault.
Hold on.
There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more. Or come upstairs.
I examined them all. All the ones that would let me examine.
Sorry, there was something I needed to do. You were talking before I left?
Or come upstairs and we'll get down to business. Your choice.
Maybe because I didn't scan them all with my focus. Oh well. We tried. Carl?
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the Cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
How did you make this?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them. And lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen...
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life.
Aww, it's baby Aloy.
1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close.
Oh.
I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to.
Dad.
In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet.
There can't be enough of you
install.
To sustain life.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
Immortal, not invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army
Speaking
powerful
of people who are no
enough to
friends,
crash
not friends.
through Gerard's precious base.
Yeah. Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tanakh.
So is it bad that I've been taking out their rebels?
When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
I mean, what choice do we have?
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way.
Thank you.
Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas.
Oh.
What Liz was, and more.
Are you flirting with
me?
me?
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the Cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
Okay.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Oh boy.
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian...
Oh, you meant literally flooded.
...sent me to boarding school.
It does seem a little bit like a date now.
Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we?
The sass!
You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me.
Why aren't you eating any of these pastries, Aloy? Okay.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
Where did you want Liz to come? Because you were in love with her?
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly saved.
I actually just watched. I'm rewatching Black Mirror, and I just rewatched the entire history of you. Being able to rewatch your memories.
Dream state.
Dangerous.
As the
Slippery
decades
slope.
passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again.
Tempting, but ultimately,
This time with eons to consider.
there's a
my
reason your brain
mistakes.
lets you forget things.
Now, finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
Do you have a soft spot for people with my face?
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe.
I can't tell how much of this
I know
stuff
it seems harsh, but you
is
must
part of her
believe that
funky
her
outfit
well-being
and how much,
has
like,
always been paramount to me.
is she made up of partially inorganic materials?
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia.
And yet,
Instead,
men were
we
in charge.
stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard.
Fuck that guy.
He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
You say primitive, but they're very smart and capable.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits.
Never go to a second location.
A place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation. A passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh
Because
army,
he already killed one of them.
victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Also a shame I took out some of their army. I thought I was doing something
Regala's
right.
only interested in killing Hikaru and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hikaru.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus
Isn't
really
Regala
answer to.
Angela Bassett? She can survive anything.
Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
I like how they've been
Well,
keeping it
hundreds
visually
of
interesting by
Tanakh
having
cut
them
down
getting
outside.
up, even though they have to end up sitting down for this part.
So you
Yeah.
knew
Tell
Elizabeth.
me more about how you felt about Elizabeth.
What was she like?
You seem to have a soft spot for
This was
us.
everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
See, this is
You're
flirting.
asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Aloof.
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning.
Romantic.
A touchy subject in those days. Because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy.
I'm looking up who Tilda is because her voice
But
also
after
sounds
that,
familiar
she
to me, but
retreated.
it could just be a good voice.
I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something.
Oh, it's Carrie Ann Moss.
I didn't want to be a
I
pest,
knew
so
that voice.
Planned my approach carefully.
Tell me about your first
So how did you
date.
finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was
Not used
like
to
she
hearing
had
Hogarth
braced
speak so
herself for
soft
the
and kindly.
onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't. But she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted.
How
It was
romantic.
only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
I wanted to hear more about how much you loved Elizabeth Sobek.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe.
Varl.
There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but
I wish I had
assure
talked to
you
him
there
one more
isn't.
time before we left.
Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Yes, ma'am. Uh-oh. Oh. I was afraid it wasn't going to be Beta.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a while longer and work on the merge.
I feel bad I chose an outfit that makes Aloy's hair have a mind of its own. But also, sorry, not sorry. Aloy, hey, what are you whispering?
I think it can be done.
Aloy, I'm not her. I'm not Carrie Ann Moss. Tell me.
Can you hold on?
I have to be you.
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
Sistra.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister.
Sister!
Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest.
Varl!
Use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regalla's rebellion. From the air.
Wait.
I believe I can fly.
Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regalla's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When.
You know where my base is?
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
I don't want to have to tell them about Varl. I want to save Varl. I want Varl to be okay. Ooh, can I go up there?
Looks like there's more to this place. I'm sure Tilda won't mind me poking around. How to get through these vines?
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regalla's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
Ooh. No fire is up there. My bad. Also, why did I do all that other funky stuff if I can just climb up this wall? I feel like a dum-dum. Ooh, I see data. Far-right anti-migrant group. Purity Action Europe. Oh, Tilda's quoted in here. Was eaten, feeling wealthy. We had a watertight vault for some of our most precious belongings. My father locked me inside. I never returned. How do I get to there? Ooh. There we go. Is that what I just read? Oh no. It's not. Next big thing, much ballyhooed. Acquisition from art. Young Christ in the Temple, from your forgery. Just checking. Glass can be broken. Aha. Oh, this is where I started. I don't think that's the way. Definitely want to stay inside the building. That's not it. Okay. What the hell? Okay, here we go. Here we go.
be in my stash when I need it.
A little dark in here, friends, but... Is this breakable? What the hell, man? Oh, here we go. I'll just go up this. Oop, there we go. It's dark as hell. Okay. Okay, I think I can go home now. Fly in that general direction, I guess. Or should we go... Jesus. Should we go back downstairs and make sure there's nothing else? I guess I can't go back in there. Okay. Let's just jump.
Something's holding up. Sure. Okay. Oop. I kind of just want to keep discovering campfires. In case I ever need to come back this way. an interesting ride.
Oh my god, can I override them to ride them? Out. How do I mount this?
Damn, they saw me.
I can ride it, I can. Run for your life! This is cool as heck. Look at me, I'm running a dinosaur.
That's a rebel outpost. I'll have to find whoever's in charge and take them out.
Ooh, good jump. Good hops. Can you walk in water? I know I probably should just blue skidoo to base, but I'm having fun riding a Tyrannosaurus or a Velociraptor. Oh, hey. Oh, oops. Let's go over here. Oh! Oh! Oh, those are sunwings. Let's not fight those. Oh no. I've changed my mind about that fire. Let's go here instead. Can you go up that way? No? Oh my god, this is so cool! Okay, stop. Cool as heck. Alright. Do you need to be repaired? You up good? You feeling a little better? Okay. I guess it's time to go tell everyone the bad news. I should have known things were going too well when I beat the boss.
A sunwing. Good. I'll be roosting on the peaks above the base.
I've never been excited to see a sunwing before, but I suppose if it teaches me how to fly. I don't want to tell them. So it's gonna be so sad. Oh no. Oh, did Varl have a seed I should have taken?
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one
Oh, they already
damn
know.
minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kutalo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
Oh, she's not mad at me. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Varl!
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
She really is.
We're going to defeat the Zeniths.
Yeah!
And get Beta and Gaia back.
For Varl!
But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
Don't you go getting yourself killed too.
Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
Caw-caw, motherfuckers!
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it.
Now you remind me about
It
resupplying.
won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one
That's
thing.
very sweet.
Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
No, before I do anything else, I'm gonna restart. Whoa. I don't even really use this. Should upgrade that though. Oh, it's blue. Let's upgrade this one. I might have to use it. Okay, we're gonna talk to Zoe and then we'll probably call it for the night. I don't want to put that off because it's just going to make me sad. Okay. I just need my stash. That's not my stash. Oh, no.
It's Varl's. I used to think
How did they get it?
Nora would ever accept one. Varl
I
did.
guess they must have gone back.
Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away.
He was the best.
I failed Varl at Gemini. I should have pushed harder. I should have done more.
Should have protected him.
I'd give anything to have him back. So Sylens' plan was to trick Regala into sacrificing her tribe in a hopeless battle against the Zeniths. It's so heartless. Hikaru, Dekka, Katalo, countless others. I won't let their lives be thrown away.
No way, Jose.
When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always.
My emotions. Guess we should check in on Erend as well.
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tanakh.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh. Good. I'm glad you're back.
So am I. Do you think Zoe will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
I know you hate waiting, but you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone. I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Dervahl back in the Sundom.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
Understood.
Imagine if I was like, let's play Strike.
You better get
Now's
there
not the
before
time.
Katalo tries to take on Regala's entire army by himself. Yeah, do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll do my best.
My brother was nervous. Okay. Let's go cry with Zoe a little bit. South entrance is the one. Whoa, did I know this was up here? What the hell? It's pretty as heck.
Over
Oh
here,
no. It's beautiful. You're gonna plant his seed.
We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plainsong and... further east, to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Vala.
Oh, my first ship with Aloy. Rest in
He
peace.
said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Vala was stubborn.
That she was.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy.
Oh my god!
I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms.
Well, now you can't join this final battle.
And watch the sunrise.
You'll have to be quarterback.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also... for not giving up on me.
Hey,
I always knew.
This is rude. I didn't ask for my emotions to be attacked like this.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them.
My emotions.
I'll try to visit again.
Go away.
When I can.
That's my brother.
For now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. And then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
Okay, we'll do that later. But that's all for tonight. This was an emotional big battle we did. But we made some good progress. We put off the task we've been putting off for literally weeks. So thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye!